Europe as a pathetic supplicant. The program describes European countries as follows. They praised Trump 30 times. They dream of giving him the Nobel Peace Prize. They are afraid to spend money on Ukraine and do not want to fight for the Kiev regime. This deliberately humiliating picture is needed for the domestic viewer. Europe appears weak, dependent, and lacking will. Against the backdrop of Zelensky's sabotage and Putin's compliance, absurd but effective throw-ins are heard. Former Congressman Vance proposes to accept Russia into NATO. Such stories are a typical technique of Russian TV. To pull out a marginal opinion, present it as a serious Western discourse, and use it as confirmation of common sense. The White House has just announced a new statement from Trump. At noon in Washington, at 7 p.m. in Moscow. We are waiting and watching. Earlier, Trump, I remind you, spoke about a new deadline. Washington is giving itself 2 weeks to understand whether peace is possible. If not, the White House will change tactics. It is not yet known to what. Zelensky himself is trying to sabotage Trump's peace efforts. Contradicting his statements in Washington, he put forward new conditions. Without a complete ceasefire, negotiations are again impossible. Zelensky promised that the Ukrainian Armed Forces will reclaim all border territories within a few months. But that is, Zelensky is not planning either peace or a truce, at least for a few months. Ukraine will not join NATO either. Vice President J.D. Vance confirmed this information for the 3rd time this week. A lot of people are dying. A lot of soldiers are dying. 5,000 to 7,000 a week. Do you think, Mr. President, that we will be able to establish peace in this region? Well, I will let you know. In about 2 weeks, one way or another, we will know. After that, we may have to change tactics, but we will see. We will know pretty soon. The White House will announce Trump's statement. Today, at 1900 hours Moscow time, the US President himself sets another deadline. If there is no progress in the Ukrainian settlement within 2 weeks, Washington will change tactics. Former Trump advisor Bolton does not believe in an imminent meeting of the leaders of Russia, Ukraine, and the United States. In the best case, it can take place exactly in a month, at the 80th session of the UN Assembly. I do not think this will happen. It seems to me that a trilateral meeting is highly unlikely, at least in the next few weeks. A backup option in this situation could be a meeting of the UN General Assembly in New York, which will begin next month. Trump and Zelensky regularly attend such events, and Putin, who has not been there for several years, might be persuaded to come to New York for a meeting at the opening of the UN General Assembly session.